Okay, let's dive right into this explainer. Today, we're going to see exactly how DemandGenius AI transforms what is, usually a pretty chaotic and highly manual pharmacy shift into a seamlessly automated, stress-free day. If you've ever managed a medical shop, you absolutely know that balancing patient care with back-office inventory and accounting, well, it can feel a lot like walking a tightrope. So we're going to look at a solution designed specifically to completely flip that dynamic.
To really wrap our heads around the power of this software, we're going to walk through a day in the life of a pharmacist. We'll be tracing your exact workflow, step by step, literally from the moment you unlock the front doors in the morning, right up to the second you close the books at night. This isn't just a rundown of random features. It's really about seeing how all these pieces connect to create one single, unified operating system for your entire pharmacy.
So, here is our roadmap for the day. First, starting your pharmacy shift. Then we'll check out the pre-seeded medical catalog setup, followed by AI-powered inventory restocking, the frictionless point of sale, and finally, automated financial bookkeeping.
All right, let's kick things off with Section 1, starting your pharmacy shift.
You start the day with a secure login as the owner of Medcare. Logging in with your owner credentials grants you instant, secure access to your entire business operation from one single centralized place. So instead of bouncing frantically between 5 different apps just to see how your business is doing, everything you need is waiting for you right there.
But before you can even pour that first cup of morning coffee, you're usually hit with the biggest daily burden in pharmacy management, right? Reactive inventory guesswork and that constant looming fear of stockouts. I mean, think about it for a second. How much time do you currently waste just walking up and down the aisles, checking shelves, and kind of guessing what you might need to order for the upcoming week?
Well, the main dashboard immediately solves that problem. Right away, a clear alert flags that you have 6 items critically low on stock out of your 19 total SKUs in the store. It even gives you a quick snapshot of your current stock value, tracking at exactly 48,400 rupees. It just completely eliminates the guesswork. You know exactly where your inventory stands before a single customer has even walked through the door.
Moving right along to Section 2, Pre-seeded Medical Catalog Setup.
Now, one of the biggest hurdles with getting any new software off the ground is the onboarding process. It can be a nightmare. But to save you a massive amount of time, DemandGenius AI actually comes pre-seeded right out of the box with 48 distinct unit types. Whether you're selling medicines by the ampule, the box, the strip, or the bottle, the system already knows exactly how to measure and track your inventory from day one.
On top of that, it comes fully loaded with 6 essential ready-to-go medical categories. So instead of sitting there manually typing out a whole taxonomy for your store, you can just immediately start sorting your inventory into cardiac medicines, diabetes care, groceries, pharma, surgical supplies, and vitamins and supplements.
This core catalog structure is ready to go from the jump, with clean, active categories seamlessly paired with those extensive preloaded unit types we just talked about. It's a total game changer because it allows you to completely bypass weeks of tedious administrative setup and get straight to the actual business of running your pharmacy and helping your patients.
Next up is Section 3, AI-powered inventory restocking.
So instead of manually drafting out purchase orders, painfully navigating through supplier lists, and trying to remember exactly what quantities to request, you get to rely on a single, incredibly powerful feature in the purchase orders module. It's a button called Autofill from AI, and it is exactly as simple as it sounds.
Behind the scenes, the moment you click that button, it triggers the software to run a comprehensive 30-day demand forecast. The AI gets to work analyzing your historical sales velocity, checking your real-time stock levels, and cross-referencing your safe stock and reorder thresholds. It pinpoints exactly which items are sitting at a critical risk level and require immediate replenishment. It essentially takes all the human error and fatigue out of inventory management.
The really crucial takeaway here is that with just one click, the system generates a flawless draft purchase order. For instance, it automatically spins up a draft for Sun Pharma distributors, covering 4 specific items, totaling 8,768 rupees. You just give it a quick review, save the draft, and boom, you've restocked your pharmacy intelligently in seconds. What used to eat up an hour of your morning now literally takes a moment.
All right, let's jump into Section 4, Frictionless Point of Sale.
With the back office sorted, let's talk about the counter. This builds a truly frictionless and patient-centric checkout experience. Because honestly, this isn't just a cash register. It's a sophisticated tool purposely designed to understand the specific context of medical sales.
During the rush of your shift, when a patient hands over a physical prescription, assuming, of course, you can actually decipher the doctor's handwriting, you can quickly search your inventory and ring up the sale. But here's the clever part. The system has a dedicated referred by field right at checkout. This lets you effortlessly log the specific doctor's name who wrote the prescription. By capturing this vital health referral data on the fly, you can track your local referral networks over time and see exactly which local clinics are driving actual foot traffic to your pharmacy. It is invaluable data.
And finally, Section 5, Automated Financial Bookkeeping.
Fast forward to the end of your shift. The doors are locked, the last patient has headed home, and it is time to handle the finances so you can go home too. Traditionally, we all know this is when the calculator comes out and the headache begins. But because every single sale at the counter and every automated purchase order is completely interconnected in the system, you don't have to spend your evening doing complex math or meticulously cross-referencing paper receipts with supplier invoices.
You just navigate over to your Accounting tab and review the live automated ledger report. The system has been tracking your trial balance perfectly all day long. It updates your cash, your inventory assets, and your sales revenue automatically with every single transaction. Those debit and credit balances, they're maintained effortlessly in the background, ensuring your books are perfectly balanced and completely ready for tax season without you having to lift a finger.
As we wrap up this explainer, I really want to leave you with a final, slightly provocative thought. We've just walked through how intelligent automation can handle your setup, your ordering, checkout, and even your bookkeeping. So are you ready to stop managing clunky, outdated software and let AI give you back the time you desperately need to focus on what actually matters, your patients? Just imagine the level of care you could provide if you weren't constantly stuck back in the office. Thanks so much for joining me on this walkthrough today, and I highly recommend exploring these workflows in your own pharmacy operations.